regardless, it is going to be the hometown hero of Beastly going up against Peanut. I mean, his in-game tag, he's built different, Ubal.
And he's going, and the first stage here is Battlefield. Now, you would originally think, if you are not built different like Peanut says he is, a Battlefield is like, oh, I can camp top platform. This is great. But Mac has just enough variability in his mobility options, especially with dare boosting, to make these platforms not that much of a factor. Add on to that up smash and up angled up smash can hit these side platforms, and this Jolt Haymaker as well. It's just proving that Little Mac doesn't necessarily need to bother about these platforms. He can play on the floor, get a lead, and wait for you to come down to him.
I just want to say that I feel like in Smash 4, I didn't play it, but a lot of the Mac counterplay back then was kind of board the platforms, right? And it's very kind of interesting that we're starting on Battlefield with Chad's 3. Beastly, though, going to be able to use the Rage to at least get Peanut's first stock, but you can't deny that Peanut was definitely dominating the neutral, at least for that first stock. Some of these up Bs, though, out of shield, kind of need to relax a little bit. Beastly is catching on, and it is a perfect opportunity, especially versus Rob, to start getting your up air combos.
Yeah, it's really, it's become very quintessential of at least the current environment where it's like, yeah, I have a safe landing aerial, so why don't I do that into shield? Because everybody knows that shield grabbing isn't as good as it used to be, but throwing out up Bs or up smashes, I can immediately find a punish afterwards. As Mac now has KO Punch online, but he's not going to want to use it now. He wants to find a forward here, a forward smash, something that can close out the stock, but that get-up attack ruins any means of comeback, and another one of those up Bs. Lyric?
We saw a little bit of the change of the habit a little bit earlier, right, where Peanut actually went for the grab instead of the up B, and I like what the up B does because there is armor on it, but right now, I mean, you're playing into Beastly's hands here, and all Beastly really needs is an up throw to really kind of do it now, especially on that top platform. But, I mean, so far, Peanut playing very calm. I do like the way that he is able to parry a lot of these projectiles, but the runoff fair from Rob, the old reliable at this point.
Yeah, frame 6 forward air, and all you need is one hit in order to close out a stock off stage against Little Mac. That up B will finally close out the stock for Peanut, but shoutouts to how Beastly adapted super hard to the defensive play that Peanut was showing off, and knows that he's basically able to make him flinch with just a landing neutral air, which is something Rob is doing anyway.
Yep, going to be able to get the up B cut there, but going to take the gyro away. Once again, so very consistent with all of these projectile parries. But once again, I mean, a lot of these up Bs out of shield are just putting Peanut in such a rough spot. I mean, Rob may not be the fastest character, but can deal a lot of damage via option coverage. But we have KO Punch online, and I mean, it would be the nice equalizer here, and it misses. Peanut still going to be able to live, but I was worried about that down air, Ubal.
I'm surprised they went for a down throw gyro instead, trying to use the armor on the charge punch, but does not. He's able to get to the ground. Up tilt as well. Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. These up air combos, able to turn that into a haymaker, able to turn that into a stock on the top platform. These up tilt extensions, and that it becomes why Battlefield isn't as bad anymore, because Little Mac, while his aerials are weak, they are relatively quick.
This is very, very doable, Ubal. If you know anything about Peanut, can make something out of nothing here, but you gotta play it passive. I mean, the KO Punch meter is at yellow and now turning orange and more red at the moment. The good jump over rotor arms here. We're starting to look like we're in a lot better shape. Peanut definitely using the movement options on these platforms. I love the charge with the super armor to not get hit by the up air.
Absolutely.
But not going to be it for that one. Beastly gonna be able to find the fair, and Peanut knows it. We all know it. That's a stock. And the game.
That's the Little Mac fashion, right? Sometimes
happens.
When the percent gets so high like that, it's not like any one hit does Little Mac dirty off stage.
Yeah.
What it comes down to, though, is how deep they get put off stage to begin with. The recoveries from Peanut are extremely solid. You see the dare boosting, you see the haymaker, the mix-up with the counter as well. But when you're that far away, forced to burn your air dodge so early, all Beastly has to do is wait, and he has been immaculately patient thus far, just basically making Peanut a little bit nervous, making Peanut flinch with those up Bs, and putting him into a tough spot all across the battlefield, which is why we're seeing the change in stage, and
maybe the change in character. Nah. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Chad. I'm kidding.
It's the mustard man to begin with.
Yeah, I can't imagine Peanut playing anybody else, man. Like, this is his soul main. I mean, there's it's just the character that you vibe with the most. Going into small battlefield, though, so we're still going to be working with the platforms here. Just Beastly doing such a good job of keeping calm, right? Like, still being able to just stabilize and relax here. Going to be able to get the first hit of the Rob Nair into the fair, but once again, Peanut firing back with a lot of these up Bs and a shield. And we know what they can do, but what really won Beastly the game last game was what Beastly did off of these, you know, haymakers just randomly.
I've been loving these mixtures of landing and rising aerials on the part of Peanut. Able to turn fairs into dash attacks, able to convert off of these up tilts. And it is a stock off of this platform. You don't need the top platform in order to close out the stock. All you need is just one of these two side plats, and it leaves a lot of open space on small battlefield to intercept any potential landing aerials on the part of Beastly.
Yep, for sure. Up tilt, up air, the good ol' coming out here. KO punch is active, and it did score. That is going to be Peanut going up 3 stocks to 1, 2 minutes into this game.
I was just about to say, wow, that up air didn't take away the KO punch. Beastly's got to be careful, and oops, fastball air dodge into up tilt. That's a confirm, including the air dodge.
Back air, though, going to at least get this first stock for Beastly here. Love the side B to catch the jump coming out from Peanut. And now Peanut looking for the F smash in. Not going to be able to find it, but you're up against Rob. The side B, good tech, though, by Beastly. The rotor arms are going to take Peanut off. Still saves the jump and also uses the reversal to make it right back to stage. Great stuff by Peanut.
Yeah, I had called it out a little bit.
Oh, goodness.
Wow, sending straight upwards. No means the DI can influence you that hard when it sends at a perfect 90 degrees.
I think Peanut's playstyle is what I'd like to call like simplicity is beauty, right? And Peanut is not dash dancing all over the place. Right. He's really just waiting for the opportunity to come to him.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of walking.
Yes, for sure. And I feel like a lot of times when players are just like freaking out, they leave an opening in their gameplay or in their neutral to get hit. Peanut is really not doing that. Peanut is boots planted on the ground, back and forth just a little bit, but just waiting for these opportunities to open up Rob and really going to be able to find it. Beastly, I know, does have the PT, and we're going to be able to see it now. This matchup can be a doozy. It can be.
I find it so fun, and this happens to a lot of like really, really good characters. We see it with Pokemon Trainer in the current aspect. We'll see it also with characters like Diddy Kong. It's like, yeah, Joker, no problem. Oh, Rob, like it can
no
be annoying.
Worries.
No worries. Little Mac, what the hell?
It's like, man, but this is exactly what Beastly is doing. Starting off with the Ivysaur to get all this damage, but the thing is, I know Peanut has had a couple of playing experiences with players like Beast and has taken it. So I'm interested to see what the playstyle is going to look like now that Peanut may be a little bit more comfortable in the matchup. Good get up attack though by Beastly. Beastly looking for the Vine Whip off, but not going to be able to find anything. What I love right now, Ubel, they're using the entirety of this stage.
Oh yeah. Oh, the spot dodge was, and a little bit of misspacing on the part of Peanut. I love these.
Oh,
I love
no
these
way!
So much.
No way!
It's not a combo, but it is the layering what you were talking about a little bit earlier, Lyric. That sense of panic, that sense, that heart beating in your chest. You can hear it in your ears. Like, I can't Little Mac touch me like this, and it turns into so much worse if instead of you just took the up air.
Let me tell you guys, what Peanut is doing right here is using the Razor Leaves to get the counter out, so Peanut goes flying closer back to the stage. It is so smart, but Ivysaur hitboxes are as big as a mountain, and that's going to be that up air taking that first stock from Peanut. But once again, no sweat, just waiting for Beastly to give them the opening, going for the full F smash. Beastly saying, I want no part of that.
Down angled as well on that much charge, could have broken the shield from full. It is. And that type of angling on the smashes was built into this game for Little Mac.
Very true. I'm very surprised we haven't seen Charizard out yet at all. I feel like a forward throw into a forward air off stage would do it justice. But down throw, waits for the air dodge out, goes for the one jab, but reads the air dodge and still going to be able to get the up smash. Good on Peanut. And I mean, KO punch is ready. Ubel, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
We're seeing down throw up B, but that KO punch is still online. Gotta be careful with these Razor Leaves. Oh, but it does take away getting a forward throw, putting Peanut off stage. But man, the edge guarding, like that's the reason why you're sticking Ivysaur so much, right? To have this edge guarding potential, but instead Peanut has just found ways to fight his way back onto ledge and fight his way through all the little bits of zoning that Beastly has been trying to set up. The zone breaking from Peanut has been insane, and calling out the switch here as well.
Oh no, you hate to see it when Pokemon trainer players just don't grab the ledge. It's such a pain also for Charizard as well. And now Beastly has to get 2 little max stocks with a Charizard already almost at 100% here. Going for the up B, not going to be able to find it. Peanut still going to be able to get the grab. Beastly just going to mix up the movement a little bit. The up B with Rage, not going to be able to do it enough. But honestly, one more hit. Beastly going to be able to find the falling up air. But now you have to be on Ivysaur. I would just stick it out with Zard, man.
At this point, you are able to live thanks to the lack of rage, and the fastball air dodge there as well. So risky, but it does reset neutral here for Beastly, and as much percent as he is at, 1 read off stage, 1 potential edge guard is all he needs, and he is leaning into that win condition. He's got 4 minutes to spend, 3:45, and it's time to use all of them.
Yep, boarding the platforms for sure. Back throw not going to be enough here. Let's see what Peanut's edge guard is going to be. The roll in, not punished at all, Ubel. Definitely taking their time. We were talking about this before. Peanut, not a player to mash out. Potentially going for the forward throw here, trying to get the DI mix-up. Not going to be able to find anything. Now Peanut, oh, good spot dodge by Beastly. This is go time, but the Nair actually sends Peanut back onto the center stage. We're going back into neutral and right into the jab, and that's actually going to be Peanut taking it over Beastly in a nail-biter of the set. And for the first time today, we're going to get the crowd's approval on that